all of us citizens, the reason we've all come together is that we've had it with these ad hoc infrastructure projects. We're sick of it.
The city is for the people, not for the bureaucrats or for the politicians.
The problem is somewhere far ahead, further ahead, not even far ahead. It's about 100 meters ahead, and the solution is somewhere else. So it's already ill thought of.
I would say we should just shut down the BBMP.
I'm reporting from the Sankey Tank Bund Road in Bengaluru today. The BBMP has announced that over 40 trees that are decades old and heritage trees will be removed from this area to facilitate the widening of the road and to construct a flyover. While the BBMP is sure that this would help with traffic congestion, local residents are protesting against it.
The last time residents of Bengaluru rose up in protest against a flyover was back in 2016. That was a steel flyover that was planned between Basaveshwara Circle and Herald. It was subsequently scrapped by the government after the case went to the High Court. This time, the residents are opposing a flyover and road widening at the heart of Malleshwaram on the Sankey Tank Bund Road. This project has been proposed in order to ease traffic jams. This 1.1 kilometer road between Basham Circle and Malleshwaram 18th Cross has been seeing a lot of traffic congestion in the past few months. This road is going to be widened according to a project proposed by the BBMP. The BBMP has also proposed to construct a 560 meters long 4-lane flyover here, which would link central and northern Bengaluru. The civic body aims to resolve the problem of traffic congestion in this area by implementing the plan, but the project is slowly becoming controversial. This is mainly because a lot of trees would be axed for the project to take off. While the project sounds all sorted, there's widespread frustration among the locals. Kimsuka is one of the residents of this area. She lives in the Sankey Court apartment right where the project will be implemented. She did not know that this was happening until she read the news in the paper. She claims that there was no public consultation, which left all the residents surprised. With this area being a part of her daily commute, she fears that the plan would only make the traffic problem worse.
So if you can see, the flyover starts here, and the pink area is essentially a ramp which goes up, and the yellow area is the flyover over Basham Circle, and the flyover goes all the way alongside Sankey Tank and goes down again and stops here. So we're essentially seeing a roller coaster of a flyover here, and the road here is going to be widened all the way till here, and the points that I've marked here are essentially going to all be bottlenecks. So it's going to be where different lanes are converging into one road. So we have 6 bottlenecks in just one 1,500 meter stretch. So as you can see, this is going to cause a lot more traffic than already is. So there's a huge group of us, more than 25,000 of us have signed this petition that we do not want the Sankey flyover. And there are many reasons why, but the most simple reason is that the flyover will not solve the problem, which is the traffic.
The plan is designed in such a way that it would affect the space of footpath and cut into one of the schools in the area.
As you can see that the road is still here right now, and this entire stretch is the footpath. But once the project is implemented, the road is going to be widened till here, which leaves almost no space for the pedestrians to move.
According to the guidelines laid down by the Institute for Transport and Development Policy, footpaths in residential areas require a clear minimum width of 1.8 meters. However, the residents say that the footpaths would not even be 1 meter long once the road is widened. This is going to affect several residents, especially the students studying in nearby schools who rely on buses to get home.
The other thing about the flyover is it's going to land here. There are going to be side roads which are going to go across, from here. And this means that the footpath is going to be negligible. We have schools around this area, children walking. How are they going to move around? So what kind of solution is this flyover is something we are not able to understand. And at the cost of our environment, the school, the lake tank.
In 2011, when the BBMP had initially proposed this project, there was widespread agitation among local residents. They then took this issue to the High Court, but the High Court also ruled in the favour of BBMP, which would allow this project to be implemented. Right now, I'm by the Sankey Tank Lake where the flyover is likely to end.
The Sankey Tank or lake right here is situated in the middle of the neighbourhoods of Malleshwaram, Waili Kaval and Sadashiv Nagar. It is spread across 37.1 acres with a lot of migratory birds and diverse species of fauna and flora. I spoke to environmentalist T.V. Ramachandra about the ecological implication of felling trees near the bund.
When you look at the Sankey flyover, does the flyover going to solve the problem? According to me, it is only you are shifting the problem from one node to the other. What about the fauna that is dependent on those trees? which are roosting in those trees. We are disrupting the biodiversity of the region, and more importantly, my only urge is to have a planned intervention. Let us not go to the unplanned developmental activity based on ad hoc decisions.
Who are the people who are going to be benefited by doing this flyover? It is only the people who are going towards CNR circle. Why don't you take them towards Metal Circle and take them?
Citizens of Sankey, which is a collective of residents opposing the project, have held discussions with BBMP officials such as Chief Engineer of Road and Infrastructure B.S. Prahalad and experts in the past few days.
We are allowing the experts to take decisions. We are not forcing anything on any citizens. It's a expert opinion here. Whether a skywalk is needed or a grade separator is needed will be decided by factors and situations and experts. Here Tom, Dick and Harry cannot fight for that. It is a conscious decision of the experts.
The controversial project has been presented before the Bengaluru Metropolitan Land Transport Authority (BMLTA). This is the first infrastructure work to be presented before the BMLTA. They expect the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai, to intervene and stop the project from taking off. With camera person Karthik Govardhan, Rishika Kashyap for Deccan Herald.